One other thing I like to do when I'm throwing bottles is give it a little puff of air.
Shelly Sayler has been breathing life into works of art most of her life. She's the owner of Nodakian Studios in her hometown of Bismarck, North Dakota, where she creates pottery in all shapes and sizes.
Lots and lots of mugs, to the point where I get tired of making mugs. Different vases, pitchers, bowls, just a lot of functional stuff. I've gotten into making ceramic spoons, which is a blast. So I have items that are, very, very affordable so that somebody can have a piece and enjoy it every day. And then I have higher end pieces too, where you really want to put an investment into something that you can have for the rest of your life. Let's do it. So there's some large platters, and it's always changing. Slow it down just a touch. Maybe give it a bottle. So Nodakian Studios, the name came about when I graduated from University of South Dakota, thinking I would just take this running leap and start my pottery career.
But the pace was much slower than Shelly hoped. When she moved back to Bismarck, she put her plans for an art studio on the back burner. For 18 years, Shelly worked various jobs while designing and creating pottery on the side. Then in 2018, Shelly took that running leap and opened her studio full-time. She celebrated her 5-year anniversary of Nodakian Studios last November.
I'm just loving life. I can never say before in my life have I ever been so happy and content. Of course, there's ups and downs, like anything, but this is what I was meant to do.
And now that includes teaching. Shelly leads pottery classes at Nodakian Studios, visits schools across the state, and she's an adjunct professor for the ceramic department at Bismarck State College.
And that's been a lot of fun, just kind of getting my ideas out there to a different generation, and being able to create with other people has been really important for me.
Shelly made her first piece of pottery when she was 4.
And I remember it clearly. It has a foot and its stem and then a bowl on the top. And I remember that it wouldn't stay up, so I pinched the sides, and I used way too much water so you could see my handprints and tackiness.
Nearly 40 years later, Shelly continues making her mark.
My favorite pieces to make are absolutely the sculptural bottles, or anything I can carve into or add a touch of myself. I tell you what, I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, you're so talented." But it's practice. I don't know what talent is. Maybe it's the ability to practice.
Can you talk about the feeling when you're at the kick wheel?
It's complete. Just every worry in my entire life is gone. I wouldn't say every pain, but most every pain in my body gone, because I'm completely focusing on what I'm doing here and keeping it. So if I have distractions, or if I'm having a really bad day, like not today, because I'll just fail and fail and fail. But if it's a good day and I can sit down and block everything out, it just flows.